What I go on, Pete's, what I go on. I got cut off and I went into this great big speech as well, but I'm not going to go there again. But essentially, the first card I pulled from the Moonology was nothing will come of this situation. And I went into this great big spiel, but I'm not going to repeat it because some of it was quite deep and some quite personal. So I'm not going to go there because maybe Spirit just didn't want me to. That person is that these people are not ready for that kind of conversation. So yeah. And basically, it's the void of course moon. Nothing will come of this situation. So I'm going to read this one because it's only the one that I pulled. And at the bottom of the deck, which didn't come out, because I thought I was talking and I thought the camera was on, it wasn't. So it says, at the bottom of the deck, it says, step out of your comfort zone. And I know exactly what that's all about. It's the North Node. And I don't know if you caught it on the camera, but I was talking about my North Node. And I know my North Node is Gemini. And I know exactly why I should be coming out of my comfort zone. But I'm not going to talk about that now because I know what it is. Because, like I said previously, and I don't know if the camera caught it. I'll have to go back and check. But what you should do is check out what your North Node is, because it's going to be extremely useful to you to discover or to find out exactly what you're meant to be doing, what your purpose is in life, and what you're here for. And in a previous life of me, apparently, from what I've been reading, and I found this in one of those Moonology books about your North Node and astrology books, that I was essentially a teacher in a previous life. And that's probably why I can sit there and talk for hours about different subjects, and I can sit there and study, and it means nothing to me. I can sit there 24 hours a day and study and read and philosophize and do all that. And just, I find it incredibly easily to intake information, especially from books. And I'm surrounded by books. So I find it incredibly easy. But there's only a few things that I'm passionate about. And A is getting out of the matrix, which is being able to do what you want to do, as opposed to what the man wants you to do. So what this government wants you to do. And that's probably to do with being self-employed, basically. So I'm heading towards that way. So my passion is photography. The second thing is getting out of the matrix and getting people to understand that they don't have to live the 9 to 5. They don't have to live that 9 to 5, unless you like living that 9 to 5. But you don't have to live that 9 to 5 if you don't want to, because there's ways and means of getting out of it. And one of those things is getting out of debt. So that's my second subject. And my first thing is actually getting into the tarot. So I've got 3 different things going on in Patreon at the moment. It's confusing, but if one of them or 2 of them gets big enough, I will split it up and start new Patreons. But until then, I'm going to keep going how I'm going, and it's just 3 different entities that's going on my Patreon. And it's the same thing with YouTube. I mean, I've got a YouTube channel, but I'm not using it as much as I want to, because I realise that there's certain things going on that I shouldn't be involved with.